What keep you to keep this passion throughout the years? What?
The love.
Love for the birds. You had to love these birds to be in this kind of game, eh?
Yeah. You must love them. If you don't love a bird, you mind it.
Yeah, you had to treat it like if it's one of your child, like a son. Not.
I always treat them so.
BirdmanTT Bird outside here in Princeton. We're here with Ja. Ja is a birdman from a long time. We come out to find out a little bit more about Ja. Ja, we hear about your history in bird. How long now in bird?
54 years. 54 years. I'm 67 years old.
Yeah.
I'm about 54 years now. Yeah.
Which area are you from? From the same Princeton?
Indian Walk.
India.
Morgan Road, yeah.
Well, I understand you don't only hold ball flinch, you hold Pico. You have some records in Pico. Let me hear about the records you have in Pico now.
Boy, it's a long history, boy. We can't talk about it today alone.
Yeah.
I can tell you part. I make one of the greatest boat called Sejama. The greatest boat in Trinidad, in PicoPlat. In them times, I get $35,000 for it. In them time, hard times, a man come on the States and buy the boat for $35,000. But we're one of the greatest PicoPlat here in this country. I take it from a man and make it over into my style. And the boat take my style and add his style together and go into the highest style that no man never reach in the country. No man.
What kind of work you put into the bird to get the bird to that standard?
Well, training him. With two boys I had, Father's Day and what they call Shah. Father's Day make Shah and they pay off. And I always hold up pay a boat. And them come and just turn them around.
Ja, like I follow in your stylings because in my camp I had two people, a young one and an old one, and the old one teaching the young one.
Well, up to this day, I still own two of the greatest boats in this country. Two of the greatest. I can't make enough boat with them to replace these old ones them because man coming and buying them. And man said people are going through. No way. As I make one, it's gone. As I make one, it's gone. As I make one, it's gone. And these days we are getting Pico right now to really make as before.
So,
more goldfinch.
Tell me about how the races long time used to be with Pico because Pico racing is a hard thing. We don't see that now.
Well, where's the gone? It had a place they call the Coconut in Laramade.
Yeah.
There we used to go and shy, PicoPlat. But no wheat. Just ordinary road, Kistini Park, whatever. But if the shy don't be like a bullfin shy, it'll be far. And if they're running a ball, then it'll be like 10 feet, 20 feet.
Yeah.
So it give PicoPlat space to sing now, boy.
Because PicoPlat is a bird that don't really face off. They need a little space.
Well, not all of them.
Yeah.
It's a real killer boat outside it. Yeah, real killer boat. But the killer one them just be 10 feet and thing, singing behind one another. It had a boat they call Nimrod. Nimrod and Fortune. Them two boats was the two greatest boats I see, but I didn't own them. To sing close. Yeah.
So where you get this love and passion for these birds, right? Ja?
Boy from my father, boy. From small. Catching board with him now. Running up tree, sitting ugly, taking on board, getting him in paper bag, and he might need board and building cage. And we small and with him. And they get the passion for it.
You hear any passion in Ja voice for these birds? Ja, what it takes for Birdman to be good in the game? I mean, because a lot of people owning birds and birds coming and dying on the hand, and you know, what keep you to keep this passion throughout the years? What?
The love.
Love for the birds. You had to love these birds to be in this kind of game, eh?
Yeah. You must love them. If you don't love a boat, you mind it.
Yeah, you had to treat it like if it's one of your child, like a son. Not.
I always treat them so.
So, Ja, how much birds you have on your camp now?
About 20 something.
20-something birds.
Yeah, right now. But I own about 18, 90 people at one time in single cage. 18, 90 birds at one time.
Yeah. So, do you ever try to breed the birds?
Nah, I never go into that. Yeah, because I never had the time to do that.
So, you're a guy in the birds for a long time, and we young birdmen looking for little tips. What's a good tip to keep your bird in order, in form, in terms of things to feed the bird or give the bird for the bird to be in proper form?
When I bird out a molt, he need rest. He don't need putting out every day. You put him out, you hear what he's doing, and you rest him. Because he's telling you what, when I board come out a molt and thing and harden up. The reason why they don't sing is because when you put a bird outside and he start to sing, he calling for fight.
Yeah.
That is a nature. That is what a bird is. He want battle. So if he weak, he will not sing. So if he telling you that, you have to rest the bird. Yeah. Lay him build condition. And on a morning you get up on your head, the bird start to sing. You tell yourself, all right, Ja, he feeling good. He's looking for battle now, so you could try him now. Yeah. And from the next morning, you try the bird, and you see he taking the shy, you continue giving him until he form. Once he pick form, you put him behind closed doors. Yeah. And you put him there, that is it. PicoPlat especially, PicoPlat. Yeah. Once you put him indoor, no attraction outside for the laws of the week. Bullfinch different, you handle bullfinch different.
Yeah, I have to Pico and I realize the same thing. And one thing about Pico is a hard bird. You have to be real playful for a Pico to come and dead on your hand.
Yes, of course. They're very hard.
Yeah,
a PicoPlat is that, so you can hang here day and night. And more you say is, more strong you get with the breeze. More strong you get. Yeah. But that I adapt that. They had to adapt that.
So in your years in the bird game, and you must have the opportunity to catch local birds and local bullfinch and local pico and those kind of things, Robin. It's real hard now.
14 years, when I was 14 years, I walked with 2 cages, about 10 miles to go and catch pico. I left home 3 o'clock in the morning and coming back home about 3 o'clock in the evening, 10 miles. But that area is a big hill. But you're catching the best of the PicoPlat day, boy, the best. Yeah. But you're walking with your bottom so in your hand and but following you all day. But me over you. It's a certain boat I will hold. Yeah. And certain boat I will not hold. I find they lack of something. A good boat is a good wheat. And if you don't own that, you have no boat. Them fellas telling themselves they having a boat singing one pole and making 200 and something scores for the hour. They have a boat. They're not a boat. A boat is a boat to enjoy on your house.
A boat for the roll, the sweetness of the roll.
For the roll. I always believe in wheat. Yeah. I have a boat they call Janka Home Day. Them men talking about bullfinch. Them are no bullfinch. When that big water and you come on your head, it's the sweetest thing you could ever hear. It's sweeter than a lollipop.
Sweeter than a lollipop. Yeah. Ja, talk.
Sweeter than a lollipop.
Yeah, sweeter than a lollipop. Ja.
When you hear things so satisfied, you're contented with one roll. You're contented with that. You're looking for no bowling ball singing 10 feet and making 400 roll now. Because they're singing scrap. But that boy when he sing, he makes excitement come in your ears. Yeah. Joy in your heart.
When Ja speak, you hear Ja speaking about the joy of the bird. Wheat is what Ja like to hear. Wheat, huh?
Wheat.
So how you getting a pico to pick up a bullfinch wheat?
Nah, bullfinch pick up pico wheat. Pico pick up bullfinch wheat. A PicoPlat make a PicoPlat wheat. Yeah. But you know how to stand the boat on them. If standing is important in making a young bird.
Putting them on the pole?
No, I'm talking about listening to a bird in your house. Yeah. Putting a bird on a pole is a bullfinch, not pico. Okay. Pico and bullfinch, 2 different birds.
2 different species.
Yeah. Bullfinch like excitement. Pico don't like that. You only give them that to pick an order. Yeah. And when they pick an order, you put them inside Because outside, a blue jean fly, a kiskili fly, distract them from the wheat. They cut the roll shorter. But they concentrate on lengthening the roll. You put them indoors. The real song come from indoors.
So if you have like a gallery area by inside cover,
Yeah. Put him up inside there so and you left him dead. Get him away from distraction. Lay your answer board in the house. Or 2-3 board around the house. I got certificate years ago. Have the most constructive view of my house. I the only birdman in Trinidad I own that. Out of all the birdman in Trinidad. Yeah.
So where you get the certificate from?
From Gaspilo.
Yeah.
In the community center. They keep a big fair day. And I come and they fall along. I couldn't walk. But I didn't know what was going on. 2-3 weeks they come in and get interview. But they never tell me nothing. But it was Saturday. The Friday they called me and tell me, Ja, come down Gaspilo boy. So they say you could drive us. They will send a man from us. I said, no, I could drive. I will take my time and drive and come down. They said, make sure, boy. Well, I'm going down. When I reach down there, when I really watch the real birdman, boy, I never see so much of birdman yet get in a place. So I go in as usual, eat some little thing, drink a little thing, I sit down there lineman. So there was an estate announcing thing. So a birdman passed by, he said, Ja, don't sit down here, come over in front. I said, no, I'm not going in front, man. He said, no, come up here. We have something for you. I said, where's that, boy? Money? He said, no, something more than money. I said, all right, I'm going up in front. I sit down in front there, and a big boy called me up. That is the big insurance man in town. I forget his name, boy.
Yeah.
I never meet him before. But he said, you always want to meet me. Come on the stage. I go up on the stage. He said, we do an interview through the country on all wheat man. And we get back a report from you that you have the most constructive singing in our house. About 9 board and sign one another.
Yeah.
Relaying roles is the most amount of constructive and good wheat we have in the country. And we make a certificate for you that you could own, only you alone in this country could own that. Yeah, boy, I cry.
You feel it in your heart, you feel it, Birdman.
He's proud.
Yeah. Well, I do a lot of work, human service for the bird game. I mean, I put in the work, put in the effort, and it's being recognized. I mean, and it's good to feel recognized when you see your brothers in the game show you, that's a kind of recognition, you know what I mean? How you feel about this bird shy that happening today and the cookout, the lime, the fellas coming together and having this kind of love in the game?
I love.
Yeah.
Real love. My name is Bullfinch now.
Mine, you looking for bullfinch too? Mine and bullfinch?
I have. I have 20 in my house.
20 bullfinch and how much pico?
I have 2 teachers. Money can pay for that.
I have two pico myself. My first pico, I have him 13 years now. The second one, I have him about 8 months now. And boy, they're on one side of the house and it's fire.
Yeah, I had 2. And it's 2 teachers.
Yeah.
And me are moving them both. Them both had to die in my house. Because men say pico game gone through, it's gone through.
Yeah.
When a man hear a good beat, he rather just have a bullfinch.
A good pico week.
Yeah, good pico week, yeah. And that's what I own right now. Yeah.
Yeah, when the 2 pico pair off and in your house and it's from them singing from 4 o'clock in the morning,
They
right there. Right,
They really roll whole day.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Even though the older one a little bit down sometime, once he hear the young boy start,
that's right.
he go on through. He,
Only call. You only want to hear him call.
Yeah.
And once he hear him call, he check him off.
Yeah.
Immediately.
But it's been nice to see when the young boy come back now and he's singing back the old boy.
Yeah.
It's been nice to see them in the camp getting on, you know.
Correct.
And they had the same distance, about 12, 15 feet apart.
Yeah, that's distance, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, pico is a nice bird and it's underrated, but I don't understand how come they use this wrong, they underrate the pico.
They can't maintain the wheat because they have no knowledge. And the older guy who is supposed to go for information for die out.
Yes. Guys like you, Jack.
Yeah, but I still there. I know everything in history about the whole game. PicoPlat is patient. If you're not patient, I will go on a house. A man have 10 bodies. Say, boy, Jack, boy, this boy is singing good there. But I had a boat for sale, I will take out the worst boat from the set where he feel in his mind, good, and make it into the best.
Yeah.
A boat where they condemn, I will take it and bring it into the best PicoPlat.
Okay.
That is skills I have. I could hear that through all the board on them. All the board on them and take that one where they reject. Because I know here reject in my book. I know what he's doing to bring him forward and the rules them.
So you know your teacher could swing him?
My teacher, I always have a good teacher.
Yeah.
Now I have a good bullfinch who could teach board. I can name him Teach. I make a board with him 2 years ago. I put it out on an evening. There are a big flower tree. And when that board sing wheat, so boy, and pretty roll. Wheat, teacher wheat, and cut. And my teacher have faults, but he make a board well clean.
Yeah.
When I hear the board, so I say, boy, I couldn't name this board, boy. I watch the flowers tree, I watch the board. I say, boy, I name you flowers. Sweet.
Flowers.
Flowers, yeah. I name the board flowers.
Yeah.
Sweet bullfinch roll, boy. Big standard wheat. I don't like the light wheat. Light wheat will vanish away from my ears.
Yeah.
But when I both sing a constructive standard wheat, you feel it. You feel the beauty in the roll.
When you're talking about wheat, tell me the different kinds of bird whistles that have in terms of pico and bullfinch. What's the difference? Wheat, what else again pico sings and what kind of rolls bullfinch sing?
Pico, they sing more local roll. Kistini, Parati, Blue Jean, them is local roll. A bullfinch, they sing tango.
Yeah.
When he is singing a good roll, they call it tango. But in the same tango both them day, men can hear a bird could change.
Yeah.
Because never try with it. They condemn it. But I'll go and hear plenty bullfinch. And man, I find, boy, how Jack could take that boat, boy. But I hear something in the boat, the same tangle. I could remove that angle and bring in a good boat. And I'll do that. That's my challenge. I like that.
You're doing it with the teacher or you're doing it with skill?
Teacher. If you're a good teacher, you're not bad.
I catch my skin with that too. I don't have a good teacher, and making bird with tape is a long process.
Waste of time. Direct and correct singing will bring a young boat forward fast. Yeah.
The tables take too long.
Nah, I don't study that because if one roll they hear repeating over and over, they get accustomed to that.
They need to hear the shake up.
They ought to hear about hot sing, school behind them, ball behind them. A good teacher will slow down. You're singing, he slow down, he go weak and ball and teach you. You have to know a good teacher.
How is identify a good teacher in them blackbird?
Boy, it's easy, real easy. For instance, I might want too young, but I want a teacher. You listen for the off-roll in the young bird, not the correct roll. Once you sing the off-roll from the bird, that bird start following the board. And they recognize the bird is a good teacher. But while doing that, more they advance in the roll, they can't take the roll cleaner. Sometimes teacher might have a fault, but the young bird comes so clean that you will not understand. But we're going on with he, boy. Where he learned that from, boy. Yeah. But he just developed that in his own mind.
Because they just throw a little bit of thing in it too.
Yeah. The
little spice. Because some might want to run it faster, some might want to run it slower, but they just throw the little spice, but they come out clean.
Yeah. And it all depends on our boat voice too. Our boat voice. It's a man who minding boat, and they both singing a song to me, and they understand what's going on with it. They might feel, well, he's singing so, but I'll take the same bird with that off-key voice and bring it to a superficial voice. Yeah.
In your days, long time, when they had the little races and the shies and thing, they used to have this kind of cock-up line man, this kind of shy?
Every, not like this. But like every month, we used to keep our cook all over the place. Yeah, every month.
And how you feel about the cooks and them coming back on the little Sunday morning?
Real good boy.
Yeah.
That's one of the best things I like. I didn't know what's going on here. Rodney would tell me last night, hey, come here. We keep a little cook boy, come on. When I come, I surprised.
Yeah.
I said only he and 2-3 men.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to be so much men here.
And so much bird shine and you're feeling like long time again.
Yeah, give you a kick.
Kick.
Yeah.
As a birdman to say,
To go home now and concentrate on getting a good bird to come here.
yeah, to come and hang your bird and feel proud.
There you walk, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're outside in Princeton Ground, gonna have a shy every Sunday morning, hopefully, till the bird season come out. It was nice meeting you, Ja.
Yeah.
Real nice bird knowledge. Yeah, man, after my own heart, I like Pico to myself. BirdmanTT, we out.